had disappeared when
Yeah.
I got back home. I got out of active duty in late 2014, so 2015, I like to call it like my year zero, right? 2015 was my year zero. Like if you can make it through year zero, you're gonna be okay as a civilian. But God, man, I mean, everything crashed and burned. So relationship didn't work out, college didn't work out, my jobs didn't work out, and
So a veteran
family
story.
family around me was like passing away and stuff like that. And plus, I was drowning all of it with alcohol. It's the one that's the band-aid for everything. That's how you deal with everything. That's how you celebrate everything. That's how you mourn for everything. Alcohol. As a civilian, it doesn't work. I learned that the very, very hard way. And so this is what 2015. Yeah, like all of this is happening. It's kind of like a domino effect. And so that's when I started taking art a lot more serious. I had been into art my whole life like that, and I never stopped, right? So I had been practicing all my life, and I never took it seriously. It was always a hobby. It was always something that like I could do. It's kind of cool. But I didn't take it seriously all the way up until after I left the military. That's when I actually started putting a lot of effort into it. I had tried the whole like self-destructive pattern thing, right? And so that's the kind of stuff I was doing. I'd, like self-destructive, reckless, not a care in the world kind of thing. So I was like, I need to do something else. Everything that I'm doing is not working. So let me try this whole art thing. Let me try painting. And so I got I don't know. I think I had like $20, $25, and I went to go get some art supplies, and I started sketching or painting alone in my apartment, and just to see what I could do, and I started knocking out painting after painting after painting. Real terrible stuff. Looking back on it now, but yeah, I just started doing it, and I started noticing immediately. I started sleeping at night easier. I started going to sleep a lot easier, a lot faster. I would not have to do that so much. I would kind of ease back on the whole drinking, and I didn't have to drink a whole bottle that night and sleep a lot easier. I remember that was like a huge difference just physically. Like I noticed that immediately. I said, wow, that felt really, really good. Let me try to do that again. And so just that physical sensation of getting a good night's sleep without nightmares.
Right.
And waking up in the morning and feeling energized because I did that the night before, that I started getting hooked on that. I was like, oh man, that was way, way better than what I'd been doing for 8 months,
Definitely.
And so I think that's what I initially got hooked on was like, man, that was incredible. That was awesome. Let me do that again. Let me do that again.